sun is out today, I was like, I have to take advantage of this because we have not had sunlight in like forever, but it's been raining. My name is Lola and I am doing my first video on this channel. I really like nice things, so anything nice, you know. I like shoes, I like bags, jewelry. I've started getting into jewelry recently, so I'm just gonna be doing videos about them, what I like about them, my goals, things that I like, things I want, and just reviewing them over time. Maybe help somebody out there to see what my personal opinions are about the things that I like. Yeah, so I hope you can come along with me on this journey, and if you do like some of the things I like, or you find some of my content helpful, please like my videos, please subscribe, and I can't wait for us to build a family on this channel together. The first video that I have officially is to talk about my Dior book tote. And I have not had this for a very long time. It's probably one of my most recent additions, and I got it in August of 2022. It is the leather version of this book tote. I feel like the other one is the most common one. I don't know the exact name, but I know it's not leather, and it tends to be the most common one that I see a lot. I wanted something a bit more understated, not as like out there. I just wanted something a bit more subtle. I don't know that this is the most subtle bag on earth, but compared to the book totes, this is a bit more subtle. When I got this, they also had like a blush version. I don't know if that's the actual name that Dior calls it, but it looked like blush to me, and it looked really nice. I wanted it, but then I wanted the large one. This, by the way, is the large book tote, and I wanted the large one, and they didn't have that at the time. So I believe they only had it in medium at the time. So I ended up just going with black, which I do not regret at all, because the blush would have been, I feel like I would have to baby it, and I don't like babying my bags at all. So I think this was a very good choice to have gone with black, or the universe essentially made me go with black. At the time, I was looking for a diaper bag. I do currently have a 7-month-old. I wouldn't say diaper bag, but I was looking for a large purse that I could also use as a diaper bag. We do travel a lot as well, so I wanted something that could also serve the purpose of traveling for me and my family. I have 3 kids. So, I mean, my 2 older ones now at this point can carry a lot of their stuff themselves. Back in the days, I used to carry their stuff for them. So all I'm doing now is really my stuff and my little one who's 7 months old. So let's talk about the purse instead of just ranting about myself. The embossing on this is beautiful. I'm gonna try to get this up close. It is beautiful. It is such a beautiful purse. It has Christian Dior Paris on here. They took the embossing all the way to the straps as well, the sides. It's like all the way around. It's beautiful. I just don't know how to explain how beautiful this is. The back does not have the Christian Dior, just the front. I assume this has to be the front. It is a stunning piece. It is large. I'm going to use a tape rule to measure the dimensions so you can see how large this is. Almost 16 inches on this side. Almost 13 inches here. And 6.5 inches here. I purchased it directly on their website, and this was the actual box it came in. They put it super flat. I know, sometimes I wonder how they were able to get it that flat, but it's a white box with Dior in gold. Looks like foil gold. and literally almost looks like a book box that it came in. Yeah, dior tag as well, and this is an envelope with a booklet. I think it's like, so this is a care booklet, I believe, and the authenticity card as well came in there. In here, I also have the dust bag, which is the same white and gold print on it. Like I said, it's a really large tote. In here, it does have Christian Dior Paris, made in Italy. And the bottom as well is also embossed. I'm not rave about how beautiful this tote is. I have only had it a few months, but if I'm going to be honest, I have not used it as much as I would like. I ended up retiring it. I started using it. I've used it to travel one time. I used it a little bit as a diaper bag with my little one, as well as when I was going to my office. But I decided that the following reasons are some of the reasons why I kind of retired it and stopped using it. My very first reason behind why I stopped using it is because, one, it gets heavy. So of course, as you'd expect, it is leather, it is a big bag. So when you try to fill it up and put some things in it, it just takes a little bit of stuff and then it will get heavy. When I did travel with it, I found that it was probably one of the most inconvenient bags that I have ever traveled with. And this is not trying to speak bad about this purse. It is actually really beautiful, but is not the best for travel. One, of course, it was going to get really heavy, as I have already explained, because I put a lot of stuff in it, it gets heavy. Number two, it is very hard to carry it as a shoulder bag. It's not comfortable, it's not convenient. Sometimes it'll slide out. And then when I'm traveling with kids, I want something that sits on my shoulder very easily. So it's not the best to travel with because it doesn't stay as a shoulder bag. You more have to carry it as a top handle, and with it being heavy already, carrying it as a top handle is very inconvenient. I also have a little one that most times I strap her to me, but if I have to carry her or do anything, putting this on my, as a top handle is like a pain. It's super heavy and very uncomfortable, and it digs in here a little bit more, and here it really doesn't stay very well. It doesn't, like, at least for me, and I am 5'3", it really doesn't sit well here very comfortable. Last but not the least, when I traveled with it, putting it under the seat in front of you is a pain. It's a bit too tall for it to sit under the seat in front of you. So I find that I would have to almost cross the handles to kind of slide it under the seat in front of me. And that bothers me because I feel like I might cause a crack or creasing if I have to do this on it. And then having it like this the entire flight makes me very uncomfortable. It makes me feel like I felt like I was going to damage this bag long term if I kept doing that. And of course, once you even do that and put it in front of you, I struggled to even have leg room. It kind of blocks the entire seat in front of you. So I do not recommend this purse at all for travel. It is very difficult to travel with. It's heavy and really struggles to fit under the seat in front of you. Now, I have never tried this purse in the overhead bins, and I don't know, I feel like it might be too tall. You might have to bend the handles again. I don't know for a fact. I just feel like it might be too tall if you put it like this. And note that if you ever have to put it in the overhead bin, you definitely need an insert, because now let's talk about the inside. It's a big, large hole. It literally does not close. I mean, in general, I think it's wise to probably get an insert just because I don't think this bag is going to hold its structure long term. If you notice, you can already see some, little dips in here. I don't think it's going to hold a structure long term. I don't have an insert as of today. I just put a pillow in there, but clearly it's not working, and it's creasing to a little bit in the sides right here, because I probably don't have an insert to keep it a bit more sturdy. I probably should get one, and I will get one, but for now, you know, it's not going to hold up long term. So you probably should get an insert. So even if you were going to use it anytime or put it in a flight over the overhead bin, you probably want an insert that probably has a zipper so you don't lose your stuff. I probably don't think it will fit overhead, but I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I haven't tried it before. Leave me a comment and let me know if it's something you've tried and works for you. Yeah, I don't think it's going to hold a structure. I probably will get an insert to, you know, give it more longevity. But overall, I do really, really like this purse. I think for me, it would only work if I was not carrying a lot of stuff, or, sorry, my camera tilted a little bit. I think for me, it would work if I was going on a lighter day when I didn't have a lot of stuff to carry. I probably wouldn't use it to travel. And I don't want to say never. I would probably still use it, but maybe not with my kids. Maybe if I was traveling by myself or something, or with my husband, I might just use it alone. Again, it still struggles to fit under the seat in front of me, and I don't want to crack it because I'm bending it so much. But overall, it is a beautiful statement piece. I would definitely semi-recommend it if you're okay with some of the things that I've talked about. Would I get another one? Maybe not. Maybe at least not in this size. Maybe the medium will be easier. I don't know. I do tend to like shoulder bags. That's been my recent go-to. So that may also be a thing why it's like, okay. So I don't really reach for it as much as I would love to. And for the price that you pay for this, I feel like it has to be a purse that I can reach for on a regular. But it is a good bag. It is solid. And I think I forgot to mention that the inside is lined with suede. So it's like a suede lining. You know the thing about suede, every kind of little dirt shows a little bit more. But I love it. It's pretty soft, nice suede. It doesn't have any inside pockets or anything. It's just a big well in there. Really pretty, you know. I'm carrying it as a top handle, and then you could carry it on your shoulder, but it just doesn't sit well and it wouldn't stay long enough. So anyways, let me know if there's anything else that you would like me to cover that I didn't cover, or any questions. I hope you enjoyed my review on this purse, and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you for watching.